between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. And, oh, by the way, did we tell you it's cold in Chicago right now?
Freezing.
Minus 12. Oh, guys, come on. Let's not get carried away. Minus 12 a wind chill. Second quarter, Packers on the move. And Aaron Rodgers hooks up with Greg Jennings.
Plenty of time to throw the football. Great protection.
And now on a 4th and 2. It's the Packers lining up to punt, but backup quarterback Matt Flynn is lined up as a protector. The ball is snapped to Flynn, who's going to keep it himself. Pretty crafty.
Well, that's what happens when you're not playing for anything, Frank. You take chances.
All right, then we're going to take another look at this, and Flynn drops back like he's going to pass.
Well, he wants
Can't
to
find
throw
anyone.
it, but it splits like the Red Sea, so he decides to take it and run with it and smartly gets down.
All right, so more from the Packers here. The drive is still alive on a 3rd and 4. It's Rodgers to Greg Jennings for a 7-yard touchdown. And the Packers are up 7-0. 7-3 now, and it's Packers on the move again. Rodgers steps up to James Jones for an 18-yard gain. And more from the Pack. 1st and 15. Rodgers dumps it off to Ryan Grant, and this is what you call finishing what you started.
That's exactly what it is. Put the ball in Ryan Grant's hand. He will make something special happen.
So Lovie Smith seeing his playoff hopes disappearing right before his eyes.
Yeah,
Packers on top, 14-3 at the break. 3rd quarter here, the Bears punting after their opening possession, and Brad Mader's punt, it hits a defender. Jason Davis is there, and so the Bears get life. You see Will Blackman telling everybody to get away, but Rasheed Davis pushes Jared Bush into the ball, and so the Bears now trying to capitalize. Orton to Greg Olsen. Orton didn't play great, but made some plays when he had to.
You're right. He didn't play great the entire game, but when he had to, he delivered.
All right, 17-10 now. Green Bay on top. Orton dumps it off to Matt Forte, and this rookie's had a tremendous season. And on the very next play, it is Orton to Olsen. It's a 10-yard gain. So early in the 4th, Bears trying to make some noise. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10. Orton now to Marty Booker. Oh! Wow.
And that ball hits you right between the 8 and the 6. You've got to make that catch. That's been their problem, though.
3rd and 10 now, and that drop would be key because Orton is picked off by Nick Collins.
You're talking about a secondary that is advantageous. They will take advantage of you putting that ball up in the air.
But the Packers gave it right back, and then it's Forte, the rookie from Tulane, with a nice move there. 26 yards inside the 25. And now on a 4th and 1 from the Packer 4, turn it around, and why not? Give it to the rookie. It's close. It was close, but they gave it to him.
That's forward progress. He broke it.
So the Bears get their first down. And on the next play, 1st and goal, right back to Forte, who powers in from 3 yards away. Forte with 73 yards in the game. It's tied up at 17. Here we go, ensuing kickoff. We told you about that ill-advised horse-collared tackle from Adrian Peterson.
And what are you thinking? What are you thinking on this play? The guy's out of bounds. There's no need for this. Your team is trying to stop them from kicking the field goal, score a touchdown. That's just a bonehead play.
So the Packers get the ball all the way at the Chicago 35. Rodgers to James Jones for a 9-yard gain. Here's Crosby to win it, but it's blocked. So Alex Brown gets his big paw up there and knocks it down.
They came close the first time. This time they come after it, get those paws up. It's the deflection.
And Aaron Rodgers can't believe it. So we head to overtime. Bears win the coin toss. And on the first play on a 1st and 10, it's Orton to Olsen. And Olsen finds 17 yards. Aaron Rouse called for a horse collar.
What is up with the horse collars?
3 plays later on a 3rd and 9, Orton to Forte. And watch him slip by A.J. Hawk. And now on a 3rd and 10, bring on Robbie Gould from 38 yards away. And the Bears keep their playoff hopes alive with a 20-17 victory over the Packers. So Lovie Smith, Brian Urlacher and company, they live for another week. The Bears controlling their own destiny here. They will take on the Houston Texans. So they need to win next week. They can either win the NFC North if they win, or they still have a scenario where if they win, they can get in as a wild card. Kyle Orton threw 2 picks, but when it mattered the most, TD, he certainly performed, and he led this team on the victorious drive.